In today's video, we're going to be teaching you 8 tips so that your lash business can become and stay successful. Remember guys that we also have a Spanish channel with my friend Nana. It's the same information but in Spanish, so you can go ahead and check out her information up above. My name is Mona and I am one of the founders of Nana and Mona and also your English version instructor. Now before we begin, I just wanted to thank you guys because in our channel, the Mona English version, we are now over 1,000 subscribers. And we also want to say congratulations to Nana's channel for having over 5,000 subscribers. So on behalf of Nana and myself, I do want to say thank you guys so much for the support. And if you'd like to continue supporting us and helping us grow, please make sure to give this video a like and also subscribe and turn on your notifications. And to get into the subject, we wanted to do this video because studies have shown that within the beauty industry, which if we're doing eyelash extensions, this also includes us, within 100 businesses that open, 92% of them close within the first year. This is why we're gonna give you 8 important tips so that you can follow them and hopefully your lash business will be successful. Number 1 is knowledge. The knowledge that you need to have regarding what? Regarding your market. This means that you have to understand exactly who you are going to target your products to, who you're going to target your services to, and what the person looks, what type of audience, where you're going to locate your business, and where you're going to buy your materials from, and all that other information that's going to help you understand exactly what and who you are selling to. The more information you have regarding this market, then the more certain you're going to be able to target to that certain person. Within the knowledge, it's important to understand the prices. Now for the prices, especially in our services, we need to make sure that we understand the ranges of prices that are going around our area. We want to see how much a service is costing and kind of base ourselves off of that price. Now this is going to allow us to understand if we can go higher or if we can go lower. But one thing to always remember is that we do not want to go too low and give our work for free. Why? Because this is when a person goes a certain base rate and we go under it, there's always going to be that one person that goes way under. Now by the time that you notice it, your profit margin is going to be very, very low and you're basically not going to be winning anything from those services. Knowledge in the competition. It's important to keep the competition in mind because we need to understand exactly who our competition is, what services they are offering, and at what prices they are offering them in. This way we can keep the competition in mind and understand what their services are, what price they're giving them, if we're able to improve that service or give it at a better price, keeping in mind the profit margin. One thing we have to look out for is the distance in which our competition is located. Because if we are looking for an establishment, but there is so much saturation of people giving the same service as us, most likely we won't have a good amount of clientele for ourselves. And this brings us to our next point, location or area. For our establishments, we can go 2 ways. Some people prefer to start out in their homes, some people prefer to start out in suites, and other people like to just jump into a location. When it comes to external places like a physical location, we want to make sure that our location is easy access, is somewhere along a main road where we have more visibility. If we can have a lot of foot traffic, that is going to allow us to have even more traction when it comes to clients coming in. However, if you are starting in a location like your house or a smaller suite, just make sure that the place that you are offering your services at is easy to access. We don't want to have our services in our home but in our basement where we have to travel through the entrance, the living room, the kitchen, the bathrooms, the rooms, and then go down. The location in which we are in is either going to favor us or it can count as a disadvantage. Providers or suppliers. When it comes to the supplies that we are using for our services, we need to make sure that we have everything that we are going to be using for that specific service. This is where our supplies have to be coming from a source that is reliable. Always make sure that your inventory is stocked up and you have everything that you are going to be needing. When it comes to trying new materials from providers that you have not yet worked with, always remember not to work with these materials during a visit for a client that's paying, because you never know what can go wrong, and also it's just not ethical. We don't know how this product is working. We don't know if it's going to have a good retention. And if you definitely feel like you have to try this product out, make sure that you do this on someone you're offering a free set to, or like your friends, a model, your family, but never on a paying client. Number 2, the public or audience that you are going to be marketing your services to. Here we need to understand the demographics of the people who are likely to use our services. You usually want to understand who they are, where they're located, and what their age ranges are. For example, for eyelash extensions, 98% of our guests are women. And we want to make sure to deep dive more into this information. We want to understand if we're serving teens, are we serving adolescents, are we serving executive business women, or are we serving more mature ladies? Because depending on this is going to allow us to understand what type of materials to buy and even where we should be located. If you have teens or adolescents, you're going to notice that your materials and your inventory is going to have more dramatic looks, longer curvatures, curvier curvatures, sometimes even colors and different textures. However, if we're working with more mature women or even business women, you're gonna notice that this is a little more discreet. You're gonna find shorter lengths, you're gonna find flatter curls so that they're not as noticeable, and we're mostly going to find shorter sizes in darker colors. Number 3, budget and work plan. When we're doing a business, it's important that you have a complete breakdown of what it is that you are going to be doing, not only with your time, but also with your money. So you want to make sure that you have a plan that goes either week by week or month by month, where it says exactly what it is that you're going to be doing or what it is that you're going to be needing when it comes to your service. This way we have an understanding of how much money is going to go into reinvestment and how much money is going to go as a profit margin, and how much time you need to work in order to get that money. In this budget, we're going to be talking about time. You have to make sure that you understand what type of schedule you're going to have, because when you're starting a business, it is recommended to have a good amount of hours invested within your business. Otherwise, it's not going to grow. Number 4, tools and equipments needed. As you know, as an eyelash technician, or if you're just giving out a service, you need to have the right tools and materials. This goes hand in hand with the budget, because within this budget, we have to know what we're going to be spending our money on. In the beginning, you are able to go with more inexpensive items. You can find these at thrift stores or at discounted prices. But the main focus here is to start with what is necessary to complete the function of giving a service. For example, with us, we are able to give an eyelash extension service through a massage bed. This massage bed is way more inexpensive than if we had the craziest luxurious recliners. So you can start with that. Just make sure that whatever you're working with is a good quality and is going to help you give that service. Number 5, marketing and advertising. In the beginning, unfortunately, the only people that know us are our family and friends and that one aunt that's always commenting on our pictures. This is why we have to make sure that when we are starting our business, we try to get the most of advertising and marketing. We have to find ways to publish and promote our business. Nowadays, we have the internet, and the internet has different types of videos, tutorials, YouTube, where you can find how to do this. Although we can go the external route and hire someone to do this for us. When we are hiring someone to do this for us, we need to make sure that the person or the agency that is going to be working with us understands our business. Number 6, create a strength. When it comes to your business, there's always going to be something you're good or better at. This is your strength. You want to make sure that this strength allows you to stand out from the competition and draws a little more attention towards your business. If you notice that you are good with working with eyelash extension sets that have more texture and also more color in them, and you notice that no one else in your area is doing that, then that is your strength, and you should focus on promoting and advertising that strength so that way you can get more clients coming in to get services with you. Number 7, lack of knowledge. We're not talking about only having knowledge within your business and also having knowledge with marketing, but having knowledge with the education that you are getting when it comes to doing the service. we have to make sure that as a lash tech, especially if we are the ones that are doing these services ourselves, we want to make sure that we stay educated and we are updating our knowledge from time to time. Understanding what services are new, what materials are new, techniques. If you are doing the services yourself, it's okay. But if you decided to hire staff or get another lash tech to replace you or to just help you with the work, you need to make sure that the lash tech is doing the same type of work, the same techniques that you are doing. You as the hire or the lead tech need to make sure that you're teaching the technician everything that she needs to know. By teaching her yourself, you're going to make sure that the person is doing the services just how you would do it with the same high standards. And also you're going to be preventing any loss or misuse of materials. If you don't know how to do this yourself, how are you going to be supervising or managing a person and telling them what to do or what not to do? For this reason, it's important to have protocols on how to do the services. And if you can do handbooks or videos or something that's going to help the person understand exactly what to do. One of the restaurants that are well known for their fast food services is McDonald's. And as you know, they have a lot of locations with a lot of employees. They all have a protocol that's passed down to each and every one of the employees so that they can do the work the same as maybe a location in a different state would. They are using the same exact materials in same exact amounts, preparing it the same exact way, and getting the same end result. And at last, we are at number 8, focusing on all aspects. Don't just focus on the fact of applying eyelash extensions itself, but also make sure that you're focusing or opening your view onto a wider range, which is going to be your business itself. You want to make sure that your business is comfortable, is in a great location, the conditions or the environment in which it is in is perfect. Make sure that the customer service is on point. If it's just yourself, make sure that you yourself are doing good to make the person feel welcome. If you have other people like staff or other team members that are helping you, make sure that they are also aware that they have to be on their best behavior and make the person feel as best welcome as they can. Make sure that your tools, your lighting, everything is on point, because this in conjunction is going to allow you to have a successful lash business. Before you leave, I just want to let you know that we're going to be changing our uploading times. Now it's going to be every Thursday at 9 a.m. You can watch us both through YouTube or through Facebook by searching Nana and Mona. As always, it is a pleasure to be with you. I'm so happy to be back. Sorry we took so long. We were actually opening a new location here in Pewaukee, Wisconsin. If you like this video, make sure to give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and turn on your notifications so that you never miss out on any videos. That is all for today, guys. I love you guys so much, and I hope to see you in the next video.